which is based just 10-minute walk away from the Sheffield University. So let's take a look inside. So first, just need to tap your key fob where you enter reception. Okay. So this is our reception area. Okay. Really nice and spacious. We do have the sanitizer station as well at every checkpoint. Okay. So the reception, we are open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. We do have 5 members of staff here at Sheffield 3 on the front desk. So any inquiries, that's our assistant manager, Harriet. Harriet, say hello. So yeah, okay. The reception area. So let's give you some information about when you move in. So when you move in, firstly we would give you some information on the block that you will be living in. So here is a map of all the different blocks we have. There is 9 blocks here. It's a very big site, and it'll just give you some sense of direction on which block you will be going to. We do have members of staff here as well that will also point out where you need to go, but that's just really good information to have when you're moving in. Your Wi-Fi, which I know is really important to all students. We have information here on how to connect, just a step-by-step guide. Really good Wi-Fi connection with Ask4 there. Here is some information of your contents insurance, what you will receive when you move in. It just tells you what you're covered for, so really useful information, okay? And then you also get a free gift gas SIM card with £5 credit on us, just to get you set up, started off when you are arriving to the UK. Just have a UK number, it's always really good to have. With your maintenance issues, again, when you report maintenance, we let you know that your maintenance has been fixed and repaired, and we just leave this card for you so you're updated. You can also get an email as well, but that's your welcome pack done. Okay. Next is the parcel tracker. So when you have a parcel, we will notify you with a parcel tracker. Now what the parcel tracker is, it is an app which is just a simpler way of tracking students' parcels. So if you're not home and your parcel arrives, we will just let you know. We will notify you. Just click on notify. Capture your parcel. Okay, and it'll bring up your details. Press OK. Notify the student. And it's as simple as that. Okay. Right, okay. Now we'll just show you around our facilities. Okay. So here we have the accessible lift for any students that need to use it. If you have any luggage when you're checking in, it's always helpful rather than getting the stairs. Yeah, for the student that's asked about the tram, it is just a 2-minute ride to the University of Sheffield. So this is our study room area, a very popular area for most of the students that want to come to the study room and study. You've got 2 booths here, private booths, for any group studying. You do have the whiteboards in there as well. One thing I like is it's quite soundproof, so you're not interrupted by any of the other students that are studying as well. Okay. So we do have, again, the stations for sanitising your hands every checkpoint. And then we have a printer as well set up for you. For the students, if you've got any assignments or anything like that, it's just convenient to have. If you do obviously have if you're wanting any paper or ink, you can come to reception, which we'll provide you with. We do have a little suggestion box here as well, so anything that the students ask, any books in particular that they need, you just pop it into the suggestion box. These get read daily, and then we will obviously put it in there for you. Okay. So the next facility space that we're going to is the laundry room. We do have just the one laundry room on site, and it's circuit laundry that we use. So I'll just give you some brief details. The card up online, or you can download the app, which is quite easy and convenient, and then you can just purchase the credit online and use the machines. This is where it shows your balance on how much you have credit, okay, and it just gives you some guidance on what you can and cannot use, okay. So you have washers and dryers here at Sheffield free. So for a wash it was £2.10, and for a dry it's £1.60, okay. Just some useful information as well regarding the app. If you do have your Wi-Fi and you've got 3G and 4G signal, you must have this before using the Circuit Laundry app, just because if you don't, it will just give a weak signal. Okay, so you can use the app or the card. Either way, both of them work. Okay, and that is the laundry room. So this is open 24 hours, and you can access it 7 days a week. Okay, with the laundry room. Okay. Now we will go to one of my personal favourites, the common room, just because there's just lots to do in the common room. Games, events, TV, PlayStation, and it's such a big space as well. Okay. So you have so much space for students to enjoy. You have the darts table. Don't know if we have many dart fans on here at the moment. Some board games where you can just relax, talk to friends. You've also got poker, love a good poker night. And again, obviously you do have the sanitary stations there. Okay. And then you've got a football table and also the pool table there. We host quite a lot of events, normally throughout the year, obviously before the pandemic. And yeah, we have like poker nights, just like little icebreakers for students, getting students together. We have Halloween parties, just any social event throughout the year. We have. So upstairs, as you can see, is our snug area, probably one of my favourites. So let's have a look. Go up here. You can see how much of a big space it is from this angle. Okay. Now you can obviously watch TV, play Xbox, PlayStation. We do provide PlayStation and Xbox and quite a lot of games as well, what residents request. Again, we have the suggestion box just here on the wall, so any sort of games that the students are wanting, they can request that. But this is probably one of my favourite places, which is the snug, just because it's nice and relaxing. Sometimes when you're studying all the time, you just want to have a bit of a chilled out, relax. Okay, there we are. And if you look from the top, really, really spacious. Thank you, Nina. I also do love this area as well. Probably one of my favourites. Okay. Okay. So now we will go down to the ensuites and have a look at the bedroom spaces. Okay. We do have our bin stores here as well. Believe on recycling, so everything is where you've got your mix and your paper and card in one. So yeah, all the bins, recycle bins. Okay. Now guys, I might lose some connection just going to the apartment, the house that we're showing you. So if I do lose connection, I am still here. The signal might just drop. Okay. Boxes. Sorry guys if I lost connection, I was just entering the block. Sometimes it can be really poor. Okay, we're just entering. So here are the mailboxes. So all your posts will go into your mailbox. If you are in a studio, you will have your own mailbox. If you are in a shared apartment, then you would have a shared mailbox. Okay, so for example, if it was flat 139 and there were 5 residents in there, all your letters will go into the mailbox and it'll just have A, B, C, so your actual room number. Okay. There you go. Okay. Thank you guys for your wonderful comments. It is a really good spacious place for a really good price. So when you enter your room, you'll have a sign just to let you know that your room has been cleaned and it's ready for you to move in. Tap your key fob. Okay. And here we are, one of our studios. Okay. So this particular studio is located on the ground floor. As you can see where the window is, it is near a main road side, but if you listen, it's still very, very quiet. And that's probably one of the things that I love as well, that it don't matter what floor you're on, it's still, you know, quite quiet, peaceful. You don't really get into any interruptions on there. So with the studio, you do have your desk area. In the studios are included TV. TV license is not included. However, it's smart TV, so you can set up any HDMI cables or laptop or anything like that, which is quite convenient. Okay, I just absolutely love the desk spaces. It's just really big desk space, which is always convenient because I know a lot of you students do have quite a lot of assignments. You do have a double bed with storage under the bed, so you've got a lot of storage space there as well. Okay, show you all around. And then you have your wardrobe space. Okay. Again, really spacious. Okay. And then you also have your cleaning equipment provided for you, and that is with your shared apartment as well. All cleaning equipment is provided, so hoover, dustpan and brush, mop and bucket, that is all provided for you in all the houses. Okay, so we've got your kitchen area here, got a breakfast bar, love a good breakfast bar. Then we provide your white goods for you, so you've got your kettle, your toaster and your fridge and freezer. Okay. And now with a studio, we do provide, it's a combi oven. Now what a combi oven is, it's a 2-in-1. So it's a microwave and an oven, okay. There you go. They're quite easy to use, but we do give you a guide as well with the microwave, so you'll be able to have a step-by-step guide on how it works. Again, everything is electrical, okay. You have, and then you get your breakfast bar stools as well, okay. Now with the ensuite bathroom. Now all the bathrooms are pretty much the same. I would say it's a wet room, but at the same time, it's not. You do have a step there as well that parts that part of the flooring. Okay, so don't worry about water getting everywhere. It will just be drained just there. Okay, and then you've got your mirror there. And guys, if you do want me to show you anything in particular again in the studio, just leave a comment and I will show you again, because I know some of you may have just joined and I know we're halfway through the viewing of the studio. So just drop a comment and I'll just show you again. So I'm just going to show you around one more time before we head to the ensuite. Okay. Really good space. For those that just enjoy having that space in your studio. Okay. Again, you do have a lot of things that are close by to Sheffield 3. You've got Kelham Island, which is just down here. It's a good spot where a lot of students relax. You've got the gym down there, get some nice food. You've got Cutlery Works. If you do Google what's around Sheffield, that is one of the things that is really quite popular. You're not far from the city centre at all either, but Kelham Island is one of a popular spot in Sheffield. Okay. Those of you that enjoy using the gym, there is a gym just down here as well. A couple of minutes walk, it's open 24 hours a day. Okay. Right, so we'll now move on to the shared apartment. If I do lose signal again, guys, I am still here. It just sometimes drops coming out of the blocks. And again, you have a lift in each block, and you also have the signs just to let you know what floor that you need to be on, which is really, really good. Okay, to get out of the building, just press the button and wait for the door to open. Okay. Okay, guys, it's just come up with a bit of a poor connection, so please still stay on. I am here. Okay. So we've now entered another block, hence the reason the signal is jumping a little. Right. Okay, guys. So we'll view the bronze room first, okay? This is our £99 per week rooms for the bronze, and just amazing. Look how much space you get just for so little. You've got a single bed, okay? Everything is electrical, so your heating. You have got your boost button. Now, how the heating works is, if you have a look, you've got a half an hour, or 2 hours. So that just gives you a time frame on how long your heater will stay on for, okay? Just for health and safety reasons, the maximum is 2 hours. However, once it goes off, you can just re-click it again. Okay, so it stays nice and warm. There you go. Again, you've got storage under the bed as well. And again, such a big desk area. Okay. This one is also located on the ground floor, but obviously you can have a choice of which floor you would like to be on. The wardrobe spaces are the same. Now with this bathroom, I will show you two types. Now we do have an accessible bathroom as well for our customers, so we can fit every student's needs. And there you go. Okay, so this is one of the accessible bathrooms that we have. Such a big space. Okay. Thank you, Emily. I do like the mattresses as well. They're really, really comfy. So yeah, I'll just show you again. Okay. So also storage under there as well. Okay. It's really, really such a big space. Thank you, Nina. I do love this room, one, because it's just the price is really good, and for the space that you get, it's amazing. The guys that have just joined, this is the bronze ensuite. It's really spacious, £99 per week. You can choose your tenancy length, whether that is a 51 week or a 44. You do have your bed light, which is there as well, which is quite convenient with your switches just there. And then you've also got your desk light. Okay. So if it's an ensuite room, this one's a bronze room, but we do have ensuite rooms as well on the ground floor for £89 per week. It is a larger room that you get as well on the ground floor. This is the view of the ground floor. So even though it's the ground floor, it's still quite secure. Safety there, you have got cameras around the building, and that bar just barricades that as well. Okay, so nice and secure there. Now we will go on to the silver room. Again, guys, if any of you have just joined and you want me to show you the bronze room again, just drop it in the comments box and I'll come back to this one. Okay. So this particular house is a 4-bed. Okay. So we're just going to enter the silver room now. It's also one of my favourite rooms. I mean, the price, the space. You can see the difference between the bronze and the silver. Bronze room is still spacious. Your silver room, you just have that extra space. So students who have a lot of items or just like to have a bit more of a spacious room, got a bigger bed, extra floor space, lovely desk chair, so comfortable. And again, sorry, I know I mention the desk all the time, but the desk is just really, really amazing for me. I think we always get compliments on our desk space. Okay, there you go. And again, the wardrobe space is pretty much the same as you have seen in the previous room. Okay. Now we have obviously added a few bits into the room, but it just gives you an idea of how spacious this room is. So you can bring your items if you wish to, you know, like a little drawer side, basically making it into your home, whatever's comfortable with you guys. And so we have got quite a lot of, someone just mentioned about sockets, we do have quite a lot of plug sockets, which is so convenient. I'm one of them people that I do need quite a lot of like plug sockets in my room. So you've got your plug sockets there, again your heater, your desk light, you've got plug sockets beside your bed as well, and then obviously your light switch there. So yeah, it has got quite a lot of plug sockets there for you. Okay. And again, your ensuite bathroom. Okay. So, guys that have just joined, this is the silver ensuite that I am showing you right now. It really is just a fantastic space. You can have this silver room on a 40-week, 44-week, or a 51-week tenancy. So we do have obviously tenancies that fit all the residents. And in the shared house, it can be a mixture of bronze and silver. So don't worry for students that want some of your friends wanting a silver room and some of your friends wanting a bronze room. We do have a house where it's a mixture of both. Okay. So this particular room is another ensuite. So with this one, it's on the ground floor. Now, this room type we do have for £89 per week on a 51-week tenancy only. So it's just very similar space to the silver. It's the same. You've got a bigger bed. It is on the ground floor, but this room is only £89 per week. It's on a lower floor on a 51-week tenancy. But it is just £89 per week, which actually is just amazing. I don't know many rooms that are this spacious for just £89 per week. Okay, so it's just like the silver, it's just on a ground floor for 51 weeks, tenancy only, and it's £89 per week. Absolutely one of my favourite rooms. It really, really is just amazing for the space. I mean, perfect. Okay. And the guys that have just joined, It is £89 per week. For you guys that are saying you love the decoration, so do I. But these things are just things that you can grab from like home bargains and things like that. It's really just adding a little bit of accessory. Actually just makes your student house look amazing. Okay. Right. So let's move on to the kitchen. Again, guys that have just joined, this is one of our rooms that is £89 per week. Okay. It would be on the ground floor on a 51-week tenancy. Okay. So now we'll go to the kitchen space. Again, amazing kitchen space. For those of you that love to cook or just like to just relax and unwind and get out of your room for a bit and just enjoy sitting in the lounge area. The space is amazing. Again, this is a 4-bed. If you was in a 5 or 6, you would get more cupboard space and you'd get 2 fridges and freezers, full-size ones. I will show you that in more detail. I'm just trying to get all this in for the people that have joined as well. This is the kitchen space in a shared house. Okay, so you've got 3 sofas, a coffee table, and then a dining table. Okay. So just depending how many you are sharing with, obviously, you would get more chairs. This is just a 4-bed house. Okay. So everything is electrical. You do have an extractor fan. So those of you that love cooking, don't worry so much. You do have an extractor fan there where all the steam would go up. Okay. Everything is electrical. So you got your oven and your hob. Okay. And then again, your white goods. So toaster, microwave, toaster, kettle, all that is provided for you as well. And then you have a full-size fridge and freezer. Okay. So again, as I said previously, if you are sharing with 5 or 6, you get more cupboard space and another fridge and freezer. Okay. But look at that space, amazing. Really spacious. I really just love the kitchen as well. Just really, really nice, really spacious, and just the tables, the sofas, and they are really, really comfy. Any sort of comments, guys, you can just know and I will reply. Okay. Right, so that is our shared house. So we're going to make our way back up through to the reception. Okay, and I'll just let you know about the public transport as well, because again, we're in a perfect location with our public transport just right at the door. Okay. Just to let you know, you will probably see a key like this when moving into your new home. That is your mailbox key. So if you are sharing, then it will just be one key shared by all of you. If you're in a studio, then you will get your own key. Okay, but that's what that is. Yes, all the sofas are provided for you. So yeah, you do. The sofas are included as well as the coffee table and the dining table. Sorry, I'm just going through the comments that students are leaving. If the signal does drop, I'm just coming out of the building. Okay, so sorry, the signal has just dropped a little, but I am still here. As we were entering the houses, and you didn't actually get a chance to see the study room properly, so I'll just show you again. Okay. Okay. There you go, the printer's just there. So just to let you know as well, guys, the ELTC, English Learning Centre, is only up the road as well. It's like a 1 minute walk, it's just on the corner. It's quite part of Sheffield 3, so it's just a couple of seconds walk, just up there. The tram stops as well, right on the front doorstep. I will obviously go back through reception to show you guys, so you can see. And then you do have the cafe as part of the ELTC as well, which is really, really good. Quite popular. I've gone a few times to grab my morning coffee from the ELTC. It's just quite convenient to have for the students as well. So the ELTC is not far from us for the guys that have just joined again. Might sound a bit repetitive, but we've got so many people that are online that have joined us, which is fantastic. Okay. That's our study room. I'm just going to head back through to reception to just show you just exactly how close the public transport is and the ELTC. Sorry if I'm losing signal, guys. Okay. Just here where I've got my finger, so close by. Okay, so you've got the English Learning Language Centre just there, and you've also got a cafe part of it as well. And yeah, guys, that is the tour of Sheffield 3. Now, if you have any questions, you can speak to uhomes consultants, or you can email us at the Sheffield 3 email address, which is sheffield.3@studentroost.co.uk. Okay, and any sort of inquiries you have, we will get back to you on. Thank you so much for everyone that joined, and we will definitely do another live tour again. Okay. Thank you for all your lovely comments as well. Okay.